platform, everyone. I beg if you not come, I'm gonna try to share out this video so that it go reach other people hand. Yeah, I decide to come live like this to discuss one or two things to you guys, making you guys to understand some of the facts based on sanatoria, and then still explain wetin happen today because of the green pass. So if you come, you share out the video, and as well you hit the like button without hesitating. So that is just it. Ma just wait for some minutes more get like some people before we kick off. Then from we start from the issue of Polizia and then workers across Italy, because this morning I drop video for now when I can't give an update, so just like say they sub. So I beg if you come try to share out, and then you hit your like button, we'll wait for some people may them still join us because the notification still they go on, so that we will complete. We not like say get who will leave out. All right, without wasting time, we are going to kick on straight. Those of them like so now they ask me question, we get time today to spend about 30 minutes, depends on how the program may be, and so it could just be. So try to keep your comments at the comment section, your question into like say you want to ask, you want to know one or two things, keep for them. Viewers might still know your question, and then me as the host might still know your question as well. All right, more kicking with the one of wetin dey solve today. I go use my company and take you an example wetin be like say happen. You know that in the morning wey be like say I drop that video for now, and something wey be like say everybody was being controlled that particular morning, and then people wey no get the green pass was sent back home. Now na something wey be like say na for sure. I don't know whether it happen for an area. Now protezione civile and that of the Polizia, even carabinieri, they join now, they control most of the companies. So like say they dey for the Italian side, it dey obvious that the green pass which Italian government set to be that is going to be mandatory this 15th of October 2021 really take effect today. Now as it be, many people come still dey drag for that place, say like say dem no go come back to work on Monday, dem no dey take any vaccine. Now make dem see whether the economic no go break down. So as I'm talking to you, Polizia and then workers across Italy, this is what we call wahala, na problem. Most of una when they watch, una fit get weakness. Those people like say una really dey work, una discover say e get some people like say they not come work because most people they purposely know say yes, the law must take effect today, so they decide to stay at home, not even going to work. So that is just what is going on currently here in Italy. Everybody dey aware of this issue. You know, we dey report this matter every day about the green pass, but people feel say maybe the government not dey serious. But now as I'm talking to you, place wey be like say my working place where dey about almost 300 people where they work. If I tell you say about 100 person go home today, you no believe am. Na something wey be like say na reality wey dey happen. Though we are not happy of it, because when I posted the video this morning, I see some comments where people are reacting based on the video. This is what the government have mandated us to do. So it's not going to be that you will come out, you say you know take am with stubbornness, you know take am. If you be like say you know take am, then you dey ready say you not get anything when you fit do again. Now if you know the work, tell me how you will take parents, tell me how you will take do your responsibilities. So now where the government don't drag everybody reach to be a mandatory. This is what is going on currently here in Italy. So I wish you guys to still know. Though those of now really they work, una get the updates. Now see how companies state they scattered today say nowhere balance. Even director di lavoro, that one they paro because nothing can they move. Most people like say they sabi they work, all of them. That to a casa today, not be small thing. So that is just it for that. I beg if you're there for the house, try to keep your comments and then share out the video. So that is just is that Polizia and then workers across Italy, that they battle, and so the issue just stay be. Now I might go to the major reason where like say a day here, because there is one thing I will explain here. Like I stated before, this particular platform I try to mix pidgin English as well for our Nigerians. Maybe like say we they leave our language for one side. Now there is one thing I want to explain here. If some of you watch video or after getting information for one or two places, una come dey use question take dey face me when be like say I dey on my own. Now let me still make it clear here. Sanatoria and then passport. For example, you apply for sanatoria here in Italy, and then now you want to declare this document to have it, then they will ask you to bring a passport. Then many people are now going out of Italy, going to Swiss, going to other country to not make passport. Now bringing back this passport to not declare the document, you can see say the commissioner or the questura of that region, they will come deny this particular passport. Say wetin carry you go for Swiss, go do passport. Say you need to do your passport for Roma here. Now wetin e be like say e dey happen. And then most people come dey tell me say yes, now when be like say they go do passport for Swiss, say they here, say their sanatoria, they go cancel am, they no go get the right to get the document again. Guys, not like that. The only complaint they are giving to you is that your passport where you go do for Swiss, you not supposed to go Swiss. You supposed to do it for Italian embassy where be like say e dey for Rome. Now be the problem, now that the problem reach. Now, if you are able to go to Roma and then reconstruct this your passport, most of the questura will not tell you to go and go to Roma and then declare that they will give you a paper which state that yes, they are aware of this particular passport. They want the signature of embassy where like say they for Rome. So it not affect anything when concern the sanatoria. You understand? It not make you say yes, they not give you the senatorial document. The only problem is that if you are not able to present a passport which is being a kind of like made in Roma here in Italy, then you are free of everything. The document will be granted to you. Now so it just be. So the fact say you go make passport for Switzerland no mean say they no give you the document again. No, you just have to go and then correct your passport. So now so it just be. Most of them when they panic based on this issue, make una know this point. Say you not get any problem because of say you go make passport with the senatorial document. Just that they no go fit use that passport. They give you the document. They go request the one maybe like say you do for Italian side, because they go ask you how manage you take go for Swiss. That is the biggest problem which people are now encountering here in Italy. So now so the matter just stay be so. Somebody said, please send me your number. Another one said, good evening, bros. Yeah. To an extent, the reason why I be like say I come out here come explain this something. Now something like say it is very, very much important for people to know all these things, because you know if you just listen to what the person tell you and then you go to carry headache when you're not supposed to carry, because people come the panic. Say okay, now they will reject their sanatoria. No, they will not reject your sanatoria. They only rejected your passport, and then you have to go and then present a passport which is being done here in Italy. That is the demand from Italian government. So now so it's just be. He said, is there a new sanatoria? No, for now there is no any new sanatoria. So guys, I beg, if you dey watch, try to share out this video and then you hit the like button, and as well try to keep most of your comments. Those of them maybe like say now they write me for WhatsApp. Now let me try to open some messages on WhatsApp so that people will understand. If I dey talk about this WhatsApp matter, more now for they know wetin I dey talk about. Now we are live. Most people no go fit come out, come a kind of like drop their own point of view or opinion. If you can see here, all these one now messages will be like say people they send, they come like this. But if we dey live, we go create chance for una to come kind of keep comments. Most people no go fit, and then some people go still dey complain say they no dey sabi dey type in order to write comments, but una no go still sabi dey like. If you no sabi type, at least the like button they no dey type am, na just to hit am. So that is just it. For those of una wey apply for sanatoria, there is nothing to panic for. Say thank you so much again, bro. Having a call here. So that is just it, guys. Please try to hit the like button of this particular video. I just wish to come out and then a kind of like make you guys to understand this point. So now so it just be another information again when be like say people still they ask. Now the one of the Reddito the Magenta, they ask whether when they go pay the fourth payment. As of now, IMS never states anything about the next payment of creditor emergency. That is why you see everywhere come dey calm. So when they bring out any update, we go still let una know how e take be. As una take know say me I no dey too dey like dey do live video, but sometimes if I just wan come express myself, I'll still come live like this, explain one or two things give una. So senatorial people, abeg, make una no dey panic say they go cancel una document. No, na just for you to go Roma. And then most of una when they get those problems to get that passport for Roma, wey be like say you don do for Swiss, if you want, you can also contact my number on WhatsApp, because there is one bro there in Roma wey be like say he dey deliver passport for people. So you can connect with him and then try to link up things together, and at the end of the day you get the construction of the passport back for those who don't make the mistake. So wanna get that one for mind. So now so e just stay reach for that particular point. Let me read this very comment here. Let me see what this particular person is saying. I'm coming. He said, Italy government are corrupt more than Nigerian government. What concern anyone about where you get your passport? Why can't they ask Nigerian embassy why their citizens are suffering? Yeah, the question there is that their problem is say which document you take move comot cross the border. So that is just it. Normally passport is passport, they suppose not to ask those things, but Italian government most times they try to operate in different ways, where be like say they go like to keep immigrants when they go dey take 6 months documents, so that they go dey receive all those marca da bolo, all those petty things where be like say people dey buy. So that is just it, bro. Your comment is very right. So but you don't have to blame anybody, you also have to blame your government, because if you say our government dey okay, nobody for come here come dey ask for asylum. Even Italians supposed to call Nigeria call dey seek asylum, but the government e no dey function. Na so the matter take be. So alright, then moving straight to another point again, which I want people to understand without wasting time, because this video now is something of 15 minutes will round up. Like I stated before, don't like doing live video. Now another point again which I want people to understand is that people wey be like say una wan go apply for this protectionist specially, I make the video how una take consideration. If e be like say your appeal don reach almost close to for you to go for your appeal, e better say you wait make you see wetin your judge wan give you, because the law wey be like say they pass to apply for that protectionist specially, as of now not all questura are accepting that application. E get some questura when you go they tell you say nothing like that. Now part of Italy, most of the questura, few hours of the questura, and then they accept this application. And then have it in mind that as a person when be like say your case dey on, your judge, your lawyer don already file case for you based on a judge. Now you dey wait for the day when you will go for the appeal, then you go denounce the appeal, go apply for protectionist specially. E just be like say you still go do the court, so because you not get any two different thing when dey for that place. Let me say for example, na commissioner na go examine that protectionist specially where you wan go apply, why that of appeal na judge na wan go examine that one. So if you check and then balance the question, you'll see say you not get two different things when dey that place, because the judge get 3 possibility to give you documents. One, if he give you the one of political asylum of 5 years, the same judge fit give you the one of subsidiary protection of 5 years. That same judge fit still consider and see, okay fine, now you not qualify for these 2 documents when I mentioned, he go still switch on give you the one of protectionist specially when you won't go apply for questura. But if you apply for protectionist specially for questura, have it in mind that you are expecting only one type of document, which is the protectionist specially. So the commissioner will come reason say yes, because your story now can't be more tougher, then you deserve the political asylum or that of the subsidiary protection. No, you apply direct requesting for protectionist specially, because now you don't kick yourself out say you not qualified to get the political asylum again. You don't reason yourself say, okay, now since you not give me political asylum, now this one are the ask for. So that is why people who their appeal is closed, it is better for you to stay tranquilo, because the law wey dem pass still dey on. Not be law wey be like say dem put say na expiring date. In time to, we no dey pray for bad thing. If the judge still give negative, then you can go for the one of the protectionist specialist to apply for it. You first of all work on wetin you dey do before you be like say you wan go do another one. Make no be like say at the end of the day the judge don decide say yes, this person now give am document, you now come go withdraw the case, go apply for protectionist specialist. God forbid dem knack that person negative, you still go back to recurso again, take the same lawyer go make recurso, and then they will still give you another appointment. Now wetin dem dey call avanti dietro. So it is not good. E better make you finish the one wey you dey do first before you go dey do another one, and then which you are not expecting people to start again. When you go, your judge go consider you. Abeg, we get 55 when they watch. Try to give the like button, very important. At least if you dey watch video, you not bad anything wey be like say you hit the like button. I don't know whether some people know how to hit the like button. Abeg, try to hit. That shows how you react on video, and then to keep the platform, we keep on bringing the good work and letting you guys to know most of the things that happen here in Italy. Now let me try to read one or two comments. This person said here, Prince A, he said, thanks my brother, Italian governments are not aware of that rubbish law. Nigerian embassy in Italy are making life difficult for their citizens. Okay, that is just it. It dey obvious. We know all this story right from time. Say yes, anything wey concern Nigerian government, anywhere they dey, home and abroad, their matter no dey straight. Na so it just be. Now let me read another comment again. He said, what of people when they Cassazione? Yeah, for people be like say na dey for Cassazione, even me myself, I still dey wait for the advice of Paola Obinati the Remini. If you make a video, I'll come here come analyze. But to my own understanding, and then to my own thinking, the way I see the issue, if you be like say you dey for Cassazione many years ago, up till now they never reply you. You never know say yes, now this day they go reply you, or you still dey wait, because that Cassazione, after the people went there for those Cassazione, Supreme Court of Roma decide say yes, this person qualified to get documents. Get that for mind, they go still refer you go back to tribunal where they go finish the case. So if for example, I'm a person who is under Cassazione for like many years ago, up till I never get any solution, somebody like that can go for this protectionist specialist. But those people be like say na there for tribunal, wey be like say una appeal dey few time to reach. Many people now they take 5 years. My friend, day before yesterday, they gave him 5 years. So judges are really seeing reason to give out people documents. So if you dey for Cassazione, for me, if you like say don't they take well, don't they delay, you fit still try this protectionist specialist for your questura. That is if your region they accept, because not all questura, as at the moment now, they accept this protectionist specialist. If you want, go to your questura, ask them you want to apply for protectionist specialist, and then see what they have to tell you. So that is just that. Let me still read one or two questions here. Matthew Happy said, good evening. Yeah, good evening to you. You have another person again here. Bechtel, he said, can someone that applied for Sanatoria can also apply for protectionist specialist? You want to apply two things at once? You go first wait the first one. You understand? Thank God, Paula just uploaded a video. I'll go check her and see whether not the one at the mind for her. So that is just it. As you don't apply for Sanatoria, you don't do process. You have to wait. Don't go and apply for another one again. That is just it. Now, let's see another comment here. He said, please, my questura is I have Nigerian has place. But I don't understand your comment. Let me read it the way you wrote here. He said, please, my question is I have Nigerian has place of birth in my permesso di soggiorno. They did not yours. No. Your comment not let read, David. You did very somehow. Try to retype again. So my people, now so it just be. This is Prince TV. I decided to come out on live video today to interact with you guys. Abeg, try to show out the video. He said because I am really tired of waiting for this senatorial document. Yeah, Bechtel, you have to understand one point. You go get the advice from your lawyer, because now if you want to apply for protectionist specialist, if you reach that place, I confirm this thing with many lawyers. Now if for example I have case at the tribunal, I want to apply for protection speciale, is it possible to move on the two movements at the same time? And then they stated no. If I'm lying, ask your lawyer tomorrow, call am for evening, e go let you know say yes, you need to denounce any application of any document already dey process, and then go for one, because na one codice fiscale you dey use, na dey control everything. You no go dey this side, you dey this side, you have to be in one place. That is why I bring this particular analysis here, so that people will know their own decision. My own is just to break my analysis to let una know how e take dey be, while your own na still to still sit down, think am well, know what to do. I'm not here to tell you what to do. My own is to give you information, and then you have to analyze and then know what to do for yourself. That is just it. Let me read one or two comments again. This person said here, a friend is waiting for his response from Casazione since 8 months. He has done his commission, waiting for results. What can he do? Yeah, you are waiting for your Casazione for since 8 months, and then you have done your commission, waiting for your result. I don't understand. Casazione don't reject. When you can't go apply again, when you wait for commission or what? Question is complicating. Now, another one is said, because I really want to change my place of birth. Okay. If you want to change your place of birth, if you go to Questura, listen to what they will ask for you. They will ask you to now bring a certificate proving from your embassy that that is your place of birth, most especially if you get your passport. So 91 thing where you get for mind. Then let me see. He said, please, my question is, I have Nigerian as place of birth in my permesso di soggiorno. The Questura did not put the city where I was born. If you have Nigeria as your place of birth, and then they did not put the city, what is very important is say make it tally with your passport. Make it tally with your passport. Listen, guys, one thing you have to understand about documents is that you use your passport to correct your permesso di soggiorno. So now the place of birth, you be like say there for your passport. Now waiting you go take correct the document. So that is just how it functions, bro. Now let me see another one again. He said, good job. He said, okay, thank you. He said, and passport issue is okay. He said he has done his commission in Casazione, waiting for results. Yeah, if you like say don't do the Casazione, they wait for results. The only thing is just to wait and then see what they have to give to that particular person. That is it. Let me read here. Douglas said, my friend applied for protection speciale Questura. Don't call them, say make he bring Nigerian passport. Yeah, that is the requirement. Okay, now it be like say I not blog this news for now to understanding. I just only come here come analyze when I make that video. Now look at the requirements of the protection speciale. You have to present your passport, marca da bollo 16 euro, for a photograph a copy. You understand? That is your photograph, this thing, your 4 copy of photograph. It just be like where you want to go renew your richiesta di asilo. Now so it just be. That marca da bollo 16 euro, revenue stamp. Now what did they need? Your passport. Then they will ask you for your hospitality. Now let me state this on this live broadcast that people have to understand difference between hospitalita and then resident. For example, you want to go renew your permesso di soggiorno of richiesta di asilo. Most people, they will just carry only their residence. Not be only that resident, you fit tell you renew that document, because the Questura no say yes, you get resident for that place. But now there you dey sleep, domicilio, that is the meaning of hospitalita. That is why if you go to renew documents, even when you have your resident, they will still ask you for hospitalita. That is why it's important. If you get the resident, it be like say that you get the house, the contract of the house will not act as your hospitalita, meaning say you dey in apartment. You understand? So those of them who go apply this protection speciale, as you take talk, say now that they demand for Nigerian passport, not only Nigerian passport, as well marca da bollo 16 euro, 16 euro, and that of the passport photograph 4 copy. You understand? Then after that, you will also present hospitality where you dey live. If you be like say person put you for house, you present the hospitality. If you be like say you get your resident, now you get the house, then you present your contract of the house, and then you present the certificate of agencia de l'entrata, meaning say that house they registered. If you present only contract of house, you not present the certificate, at the end of the day they will ask for it. This is how all these things function. Now let me read one or two comments again here on this point. Somebody said here, Freeborn Emeka, he said, please tell me more about Sanatoria&Passport issue. Yeah, you came late. I have explained this already. I'll come back for that. Let me still see most of the question here. Then somebody also said, greetings, brotherly. Is it possible to change my date of birth and name in my passport, or I should do new one? I know what you're about to state here. Let me tell you your mind. Because the name in your document, your permesso di soggiorno, resident permit, is different from the one of passport. If that is the issue, the reason why you want to change one of the passport, type yes. Then, let me give you the answer. It is your passport that you will use to correct the one on permesso di soggiorno. It depends on you if you want to change your age. That is why, as people come Italy, you need to reason fast before you go to give out information. If you don't already do passport before, remember the date of birth when you put for that place, because tomorrow, if you want to travel go Nigeria, the date of birth they different from the one when they for permesso di soggiorno. They're not going to let you move. They're not going to let you board flight. I'll bring the article, try to make that video on a separate form. So that is just it. You will use the one of the passport to correct the one of permesso di soggiorno. So if that is your intention, that is the answer to your question. Now let me see one comment here before I explain the passport issue stroke sanatoria. Now, somebody said here, please, did anyone have Nigerian as place of birth, permesso di soggiorno, not city, and can use travel? Okay, I answered this question already before. All right, he said my lawyer have through with my case since 2019 March up to now. No answer. Please, what I do? Since 2019, no answer. Now there is protection specially. Somebody like you can try to apply for it, because most people, una lawyer, no they give una mouth again, no they talk anything about the issue. They don't already take money, forget everything. That is why you have to have an active lawyer. Lawyer, like say, you call and go respond to you. Very much important. You and your lawyer have to relate every time. So person like that, you dey wait since 2019, 2020, we are in 2021. There is open way. If your questura is accepting the protection specially, you can apply for it. And then more than wait, more than never go off, I go still give some light relating to this protection specially. Not only for you to come there and then state the torture which you have to face if you go back to your country of origin. There is still support which you have to place on it. Now, if you like say you want to apply for this protection specially, and then you want guarantee yourself, say as you want go apply them, you know they say yes, you want go receive negative, you get them from mind, cento per cento, they will give you the document. Also try to make sure you are working. Attach the contract of work. If you reach that place, explain everything, give them. That work is very, very much important. That will be most of the reason why they will grant out that protection specially. So that is it. Have it in mind. Very important. Now let me read one or two comments here. Somebody said here, he said someone who is waiting for result for tribunal, can he or she apply for this protection specially? Comedy has. I explained this point already. If you be like say your case there for tribunal, and then now maybe time don't reach when you want to go, get them for mind say that of the tribunal, you have 3 types of documents which is possible for you to have. That is from the judge. One is political asylum. Another one is subsidiary protection. If not, switching in to give you the protection specially, which you are about to go and then apply. But if you apply for the one of protection specially direct to the questura, that is only the type of document which you are expecting from them, because now e be like say you don reason and say yes, you no get anything wey go make dem give you political asylum or that of the solidarity protection, na make you apply for the protezione speciale. So for my own opinion, now you have to ask your lawyer if there is any possibility based on the way when you take file your case give your judge for you to receive at least maximum protezione speciale. Then your lawyer will not make you to understand, okay, fine, I think maximum they will give you protezione speciale, you have to wait. So nobody go tell you say may you go end that case, because you wan ask the question. If you think I'm lying here or trying to tell you, ask your lawyer whether now if you apply for protezione speciale, whether your case when dey for court go still dey go on. E go let you know say dem go denounce that case first before you go apply for protezione speciale. Because if you go renew your permesso di soggiorno for questura go ask you make you bring where your case dey for tribunal. Dem know everything. All these things they collaborate together. Tribunal, commission, questura, they are all birds of the same feather. They work together. They know everything. They communicate each other. So that is it. So you have the best choice to do for yourself. If you have to denounce your case to apply for protezione speciale, the decision is for you to make. They no dey tell man. Na man na dey decide. Abeg, we get 85 people like say that they watch. We get 0 like. I don't know why. When I like the video, e dey important. Man, look another comment again. Okay. Somebody said, if somebody come back for Germany, can he apply for the sanatoria document? Where this one dey? Dey for Europe abi Nigeria? Question. Bro, you cannot, because the sanatoria have passed already. It's something of 2020. So that is just it. I have made you guys to understand. And then somebody asked a question before, which I jumped that question. Issue of passport and then sanatoria. Let me explain it again for the last time before we go off. This video don dey go about 32 minutes. I don't expect to spend this time reach like this. So now, issue of sanatoria and passport is that people who apply for sanatoria here in Italy, you cannot go outside of Italy to make your passport. Wanna get am for mind. You must make your passport here in Roma. If you go Swiss, if you come back, Italian government will tell you say no. Say how manage you take go that place, go do your passport. They need the one. Not be like say if they come from Roma. So now be just the problem. And then most of una, I don't know where una for here say yes. Since it be like say you don't apply for the passport for Swiss, meaning say they go cancel your sanatoria, you not get right to get the documents again, they don't kick you out. Niente basta. You know they get any document like sanatoria again. That is a fake and then big lie. They only rejected your passport, they did not rejected your sanatoria. If you're able to bring a passport being made in Roma, then you are free from them. So that is just it. Okay, let me see another comment. Okay, somebody said here. Okay, I need this comment already. Okay, somebody said here, I apply for sanatoria document. I can change diretto di lavoro if I have the same work I used to apply for the sanatoria. Of course, if for example you are working as carer and then the contract finish, you know, the person not going to renew for you again, you can get the same job from that person and then continue with it. So that is it. So please, on my question again to the house, please, can someone tell me if you have seen anybody that have Nigerian as place of birth in permesso di soggiorno? This question you ask how many times? I think I tried to give you answer. I think that is not enough for you. Don't know what to say anymore. So guys, that is just it. We call it a day. Till next time again we be together. I remain your host here on this platform, Prince TV. Like I told you before, I know they like to do live video, but today now I have decided to come out and then make the live video for you guys to understand one or two things. So if you never subscribe to this platform, with a due respect, try to subscribe and then you get our updates on time and then very quick as it dey happen, give una update. So that is just it. We have somebody calling here. I don't think we can pick the call right away. The next time again we'll be together. I remain your host on this platform, Prince TV. Ciao to ciao.